Stormwood Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So the team emerged in a universe not too different from their own, but just in London. They're in London, and into the parking garage of the London office of Stormwood and Associates, where the local version of Claire Stormwood, Liz's cousin, mistakes Liz for her own Liz, and so the team's just going with it. The team is pretending to be the locals because the building's in lockdown. They've been disconnected from the Stormwood mainframe. Internet is down in Greater London, and stuff's bad because Bertram Stormwood, or Cousin Bertie, the head of the London office, has been kidnapped. Apparently, his flat has been trashed, and there is no sign of where he is. So the team has decided to help out and try to figure out exactly what is going on. And so they've gone over with Claire and a security team over to Cousin Bertie's apartment to see if there's any sign of him. And most of the team has been, doing some actual investigating. Liz has tried to cast a locator ward with some success. And then Obi's doing this.
Obi totally investigated.
Absolutely, you had time to do that. You had more than enough time to do that.
And he's looking for, in the kitchen specifically, for British candy.
Amazing.
Well, roll me a d10 to figure out what's in Cousin Bertie's.
Oh, I got a 1.
Well,
it had been a while since he went.
You find Turkish delight.
Oh no.
Okay.
On a 1, you get Turkish delight. Enjoy it, Peter.
I betrayed my whole family for that.
At least it's dense.
Did you want to do anything plot related while you're there?
Oh, no, you guys have it handled.
Okay. Are you sure?
What, totally investigate to see, if anything's actually missing or been...
Yeah, no, it's... You have the opportunity. I didn't want to, run you out of there.
Well, I suppose I could, just because he would be curious.
Yeah.
To see if he could find anything that anybody else missed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if he's got the time to do 2 separate investigations.
Yeah, he did. It took Liz a little. Liz was casting a ward. We brushed past it, but she was doing a full ward thing, so that probably took at least 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. So
okay.
I'm saying in game time, yeah. All right, so you're searching.
yep, we're going to search the apartment. We rolled a 4.
Well, you didn't have to roll anything for this.
Oh.
The candy thing.
Roll for candy.
I made you roll for candy because I didn't know what was in the fridge. I didn't know what was in the cabinet. You were determining what was in the cabinet with that roll.
Okay.
This I knew was in the apartment.
Okay.
And so using totally investigate means you find it.
That's true.
All right, so you find a coin.
A coin?
Kind of shoved under something. It is not British. Let's roll me a d10.
Ooh, nat 10.
You've seen coins like this before.
Ooh. Oh, has Gen seen coins like this before?
Only through Obi?
Okay. I had an idea, but I'm probably wrong.
No.
Go ahead. With what does Obi recognize?
Well, because you were in a bar in the wilds.
Yes.
And you saw coins exchanged in that bar.
Oh, that's a callback.
Yeah. This is a coin from the wilds.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna palm that and show his cohorts later. Cool.
Yeah, it is a Ruth mark. There we go. I had to look at it. I've been searching my notes. I'm like, I know what the name of these coins, like of what these coins are called. God, that took me way too long to locate in my notes. Yes, it's a Ruth mark from the wilds. All right, so back to the flash cut montage of driving to the industrial area that this is. And so you guys are driving over. We get a nice montage of stock footage of London, taken or B-roll taken by a second unit, and we cut back to the insides of the SUVs. All right, so what is our strategy on approach? Do we want to park a few blocks away? Do we want to storm in? What is our plan?
I'm open to ideas.
I could sneak in and report back. We've got comms on, so.
Yes. Oh, good. Let me. She pulls out. She opens a small tray that's in like the side of the door of the back of the SUV, and there's like a small set of comms. She goes, "Hey, let me." She pulls out a comm, puts it in, turns a little like adjustment on it, and can you hear me? And you all hear her over your comms.
Yes.
All right. All teams, set comms to frequency 7. And all the security guy who's like driving the SUV you're in adjusts his earpiece. All right. Security team on channel 7. All check in. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. All teams ready to go. Yes. So, young man, are you sure it's safe to send you in? I mean, you're what? 10?
And a half.
He knows what he's doing.
Is quite accomplished. I have my absolute faith in him. Also, he is protected by a death-proof ward.
Well, that's a relief.
Yes.
Well, and if you're really scared for me, Amy could come too. She and I are both really good at hiding.
The expression on Claire's face.
Oh, yeah. You may not like her, but she would protect me with her life.
Amy Hawkins is very capable. I will not deny that. That is why she is still employed with the company after everything that happened. Yes.
I reach out into her mind to figure this shit out.
Oh, so okay. Let's get those rules up.
A D10 challenge. I have to match or beat her roll.
I just want to get
Good luck.
So yeah, this is the read minds.
Yes.
Okay. D10 challenge. Yeah. All right. Roll me a D10. She got a 9.
Nat 10.
Oh.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna say that the image that you get involves a lot of fire and of Amy with a green streak of hair laughing maniacally.
Okay. Yes. All that happened. Yes. Oh my.
It's just, she really doesn't like Amy, but it's maybe not a flaw on her part for not liking Amy. All right. All right, so you arrive at all right, so you guys arrive a few blocks away from the industrial buildings where you have the signal. It probably took you about a half hour to get here, but you still have because I'm going to say traffic was exceedingly good, because I'm realizing it's London. Probably doesn't. You did have to travel quite a bit to get across London to get here. Spell lasts for an hour. I want to say it's still working, but actually, no, it'll probably take you 45 minutes to get here if we're lucky. So you've still got some time on your spell, on your ward, to detect where Cousin Birdie is, and you know he's still in that building.
Okay. Yeah, all right. That building there.
All right. I'm doing this. Okay. Obi, you ready to hide?
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. So, Obi, Amy steps
Yeah.
out of the SUV with you. She's going to totally disappear, probably pretty soon.
Yep.
But the problem is when she totally disappears, you can't keep track of where she is. And
No.
So it's like, so what's your plan, Obi? Yeah, Amy says, I'll be right behind you, and then kind of disappears.
Yeah, he just kind of wants her there as his backup.
Yeah.
Just in case anything goes horribly awry. She can fly them out.
Well, that, and she has a soak of, 10 right now?
And healing capabilities as well.
Uh-huh. She can heal. She's got a soak of 10, and she's got tank spell to take damage for you.
Yeah, so, yeah, he definitely wants her there. So he is going to hide.
All right. We're going to hide. We haven't used hide forever. All right, let me see here. Where is... All right, thief. Hide rules. So roll me 1d10.
Net 10.
Oh. And since they must beat your roll, you have effectively totally disappeared.
Yes! Perfect.
Malort?
Sorry.
Unless a main villain rolls a 10.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Oh, that gives me so much freedom. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna head up to the building and look for point of entry.
All right. So, it is a generic warehouse because, of course, it is. This is the kind of budget of a show we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a redressed set from the warehouse set from Campaign 1, the original series, where the boxes are just in slightly different positions? Maybe. You don't know. The camera angles and lighting make it look completely different. And that definitely wasn't a quarry in a previous episode. All right, so there are several there are several ground level doors that you can see on this side. There are loading docks on another side of the building, but the loading dock doors all appear to be closed. There, on this side of the building, that's all you see.
Are just the loading dock.
So there's the loading. So you're kind of at the corner of the building, right? And so to the right, you see a bunch of loading dock doors. There aren't any trucks pulled in, and all the doors are closed. Then there are on this other side of the building, it's just like a blank brick wall with a couple of metal doors that are like, there's one not that far from the corner, and there's one at the far end of the building.
Okay, and do these doors have exterior handles?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because sometimes buildings have doors that only open from the inside.
Yeah, roll me a d10 and see how lucky you are.
Okay. 8.
Yeah. At least the one near you does. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go up to the one nearest him and see if it's open, just for fun.
It's locked.
Okay. Obi is going to disarm trap. Disarm device, pick the lock.
You're going to pick the lock. Awesome sauce. So are you just going to do a roll to do it?
Sure.
Well, it's... All right. So the important thing to do with Give Me 5 Minutes is that, remember, Liz only has 15 minutes left of tracking.
That's true. I should use
a
a sweet move point just to bust through. Can do.
Okay. Well, it's
No, you make perfect sense.
I was reminding myself also that because your hide, I'm not going to count the 5 minutes to hide against you, because I think that's ridiculous. But I would have counted the 5 minutes against you for picking the lock. All right, so you use a sweet move point. You just easily slide your little lock pick in, and within a few seconds you have it unlocked.
Sweet. As quickly and quietly as I can, I'm gonna slip in there and leave the door open enough for Amy to also get in there too.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Okay.
You don't know where Amy is or what Amy's doing.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna
as I
slip right in there as quickly as I can, and I'm gonna close the door behind me and hope nobody noticed that it opened.
All right. So you are in a warehouse. There are, in front of the door, it's just this wall of boxes.
Okay.
This is a large cavernous space. There are skylights on the ceiling. Obviously very high ceilings. There are a couple of catwalks. Like I said, very much think the pilot arc from the original campaign. Very much the same set. And yeah, there are just stacks of boxes everywhere.
Okay.
You roll me a d10. Okay, then yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of boxes here. It's a big space. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move through and around the boxes and try to see if there is like an interior office space.
All right. It doesn't seem to be one near where you are.
Okay.
There's so much stuff in this warehouse that, at least on the area of the warehouse you're in, is like almost like a maze of like crates and boxes. You assume that, like, and especially since the doors that were near you look like they were probably like emergency doors for exits. Like, you don't think you're like, while there's likely an office in this building, you don't think you're near it.
Okay. Do I notice anything written on the boxes?
Not really. It's mostly these are the boxes and crates are largely blank. There are some generic company names printed on stuff that we have clearance for, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like just it is a general warehouse where stuff is sitting in storage.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I realized you don't know what day of the week it is or how much time's on the timer. Interesting. All right.
No.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Oh well. Let's hope it's long enough for us to get back to the truck.
I mean, the timer, like, when it hits it, you don't have to leave right away. It's just that
that's true.
We just tend to, because the goal is to get home. So, like, technically, like, if the timer comes to completion, all it means is that you can jump right away when you get to the truck. All right. So, Obi is making his way through the warehouse.
Yep.
Sneaking stealthily.
Yep.
All right.
And there's no people yet. There's just boxes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back out at the SUVs.
Cool.
So, how long do we wait? We didn't really get a clear timeline on...
No.
I mean, obviously, he can't communicate with us right now, or else he'd give away his position in the building.
That's true.
But that also means that if something goes terribly wrong, we'd have no outward indicator that it had happened.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like perhaps we should have prepared slightly more before sending a 10-year-old child into a building with potential kidnappers.
Do not underplay how good this kid is at what he does.
Oh,
He's
no,
awesome.
I believe you.
I reach out. Okay, go ahead. No.
Well, she's just talking. So what are you doing? Yeah,
I reach out with my mind and try to touch Obi's, to try to see and hear through his eyes and ears.
Oh, psychic radio?
Obi, roll a d10 plus your level. Second sight, not
second
psychic
sight.
radio. Yes.
I rolled a 3 plus level 3 is 6.
I mean, here's the question, Obi. If you felt like Liz was reaching into your mind, would you let her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have consent.
Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, if I feel that I know it's Liz.
I feel like you'd be able to tell it was Liz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Then I would totally let her in and be like, hey, can I talk to you? Like, telepathically, please.
Well, we can't communicate telepathically, but
okay.
I can see and hear
Right.
through your head.
Yeah, if you'd taken
Okay.
psychic radio, you
Yeah.
could have. But yeah, second sight. Yeah, all right. Liz, are you all right? You look a little glossy-eyed.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Right now, literally, because just to track to where we are, you see Obi opening the door, of picking the lock and getting into the building.
No, I'm fine. So I
Dear Lord, has it awakened in you?
yes.
I don't talk about it with the family, but you're using second sight.
Yes, I suppose I am. I
didn't know anyone else in the family could do that.
Oh, you can do. Okay.
Yes. That is. That's good news. All right. D, to make it clear, as I was saying a moment before, I assume that if Liz is sending in Obi, that he is more than capable. I trust my cousin's judgment over anyone else's.
Okay, fine. He's our little guy. There's not a whole lot he can't do. Don't give up on him too quick.
Not a doubt in my mind. It is still disconcerting to send a 10-year-old in. Right? It's...
Oh,
if you didn't know him, it would
agree.
If you didn't know him, it would freak you out too, right, D?
D shrugs. It's pretty good.
Claire just turns back to this. I'm really trying to bond with her. You say such nice things about her, but I'm really trying. Just like...
Is that weird? I mean, kids are smart.
Yes, right, but... ostensibly, you don't have to send in 10-year-olds into danger typically, D, right? I mean, the average 10-year-old is not really... All right, so, Obi, you're in the building.
He is going to try to move towards the center of the building.
All right, so as you move through this maze of boxes, the part of the warehouse you were in is really densely packed. Like, it's all on pallets and strapped down, but it's like there's a lot of stuff here, and you can tell that some of it's been sitting for a while. Like, there's some dust on some of these boxes. Like,
okay.
Things haven't moved for, at least, maybe months for this part of the warehouse. As you there's kind of a as you get to the edge of kind of this dense area of boxes, the warehouse, it opens up. There's a large open area, and you can see the the closed loading bay doors from the inside. At the far distance, you can see past this large open area, there is another dense area full of boxes. There's some catwalks overhead, but there are let me roll something here. There are, I'm going to say, 25 orcs. All kind of 25 orcs in armor. Who are kind of like lounging around, like they're on break.
Like
okay.
Fantasy armor?
Yeah, like...
Okay.
Like, yeah, like not modern day armor, but like...
Yeah. Cool.
Like armor from the Wild's armor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, yeah, all right.
I relay this, of course.
So beyond these guys, there is you see what is a truck, not a truck, an SUV. Just kind of generic older SUV is parked with tinted windows, and that seems to be like in the middle of the room. It's pointed away from loading docks. There is like a garage on that far side of the building that obviously couldn't see from the outside because you are on the opposite side of the building. You can see that there is a garage door that's currently closed, that the vehicle is pointed towards, and so there's like 25 orcs and I'm going to say a white SUV just kind of sitting there parked. And they're like, some of these guys are like cleaning their swords. Some of them are, just one of them's reading a romance novel. A couple of them are debating football scores. The problem with Arsenal is they think they can just walk it in. I'm telling you, the boss, he's got a weird plan. It's weird plan this time. I don't understand why we don't just go with the standard smash, grab, blow up. That works everywhere else. I don't know. He's got a plan.
Obi is going to I rolled a 10 on hide, so
these guys don't see you.
He would like to get underneath that SUV.
All right. So, in a comical series of Obi slipping his way through a large group of orcs, constantly ducking out of the way as people turn, hiding behind an orc as he walks, dropping to the ground, you manage to make your way across the room, this wide open space, because we're going to honor a crit success. You make your way through this and you roll yourself underneath this white SUV.
Awesome. I would then like to use a sweet move point to disarm the SUV.
Okay. Fuck you. Fine.
It's a device.
It is.
Stick a gusher in the tailpipe.
A wad of gushers, please, not just one.
Yeah, it'd be a whole ball.
Axel Obi over here. Okay. 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 That's a thing that happened. All right. I'm just saying, if this turns out to be fewer episodes than expected, it's not my fault.
And don't forget, he's got Turkish Delight now.
He does.
And you can smush that crap.
I'm just saying.
And gum up a lot of stuff.
I'm just saying, if you guys kill half my plans, one of you better come up with an adventure real quick. All right. Okay. All right, so Obi disables the SUV. God damn it. Okay. Obviously that works. What? This nat 10 on this hide roll is killing me. All right. All right, so you are lying underneath an SUV, completely hidden. You have disabled the SUV. There are 25 orcs in the room. You don't even know what's in the SUV.
Nope. I have no idea, but it seems important.
All right, the 26th orc enters the room. All right, guys, boss man says he wants us to move the hostage. All right, you, Kathunk, Kenneth, you're with me in the SUV. Everybody else stay here. We're going to take him to the boss. And they get into the SUV. They go to start the SUV. And it does nothing. God damn it. Okay. What the hell's going on? Okay, the orcs start getting out of the SUV. One of them pops the hood. Any of you guys know how to fix the stupid human car thing? I don't know. Where's the crystal go? There are no crystals, Kenneth. They don't run on... They use internal combustion engines, and then some of their vehicles use electric engine motor things. But there's no magic involved in any of their vehicles. No, you broke their car. You get to hear them talk about breaking their car. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm just wondering if this is a good time for Ovi to whisper over comms
and reveal his
that,
location.
like, or like if
I'm just
Liz
gonna tell
understands,
you flat
like,
out. I'm going to tell you. Well, Liz can see everything you did and hear everything you heard.
yeah.
But I'm going to
So
tell you.
she knows the hostages in the SUV.
I'm going to tell you flat. Yeah. I'm going to tell you flat out that if you whisper, you are 100% losing that nat 10.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Okay. Liz could hear that. Liz could see that. Liz heard and saw everything you heard and saw.
So he's just gonna like lie there. No, I think he's gonna try to get out from under the vehicle and like go hide behind the boxes again.
All right. So the following things happen. You roll for, obviously you're going to stay hidden. You roll out from underneath the vehicle as all the orcs just happen to be on the other side of it.
Yep.
At that exact second. And as you roll out from under it, one of them reaches up and tilts up the SUV on its side to try to look underneath it.
Okay.
I don't know what you think you're checking, Kenneth. You don't know how these work. You thought that ran on crystals 5 seconds ago. I'm just checking, man. I'm just checking. I'm looking like maybe something came unplugged. Unplugged? It's in... Oh, my God. And please don't tip the SUV on its side with the hostage inside of it. That's just like etiquette. Oh. I don't know. You. Go outside and see if you can steal us a new car. And a bunch of the orcs are now... So yeah, about 5 orcs are now all going outside to go look for cars. Just... All right.
Oh.
So... Before you do something, Obi,
Okay.
and I'll let you do something in a second.
Yup.
Liz and D, I need D10 rolls from you.
Okay. Got 3.
D?
Yep. 8.
Okay. All right, Obi.
Yeah, he's gonna make his way back to the door he pickpocketed to open because that was far away from all the orcs.
Pick the lock. Well, okay. There are these 5 orcs going out that door.
Oh, that door. Dang it.
Yep. There, you can follow them without being seen.
Yeah, he'll follow them. And I suppose he'll go back to Liz and Dee.
All right, so the orcs step out of the building and they split. And based on the rolls that Liz and Dee gave me, most of them go different directions, but one of them is walking straight towards the direction of your SUVs. Stormwood Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.